Good morning, everyone. Today is March 11th, 2019. This morning is the start of spring break, which means that I completely missed getting up in time, doing my regular routine, and picking stocks for today. But that doesn't mean that I can't show you a couple of good ones. Um, what I have on the screen now, when I got up, got a phone call. Then I ran a scanner just to see what was happening this morning, and I found two this morning that would have been great picks for stocks. Right here, we're looking at AVGR. As you can see here, this is the pre-morning. This is the pre-market activities here. So there was activities and stuff happening pre-market, which is good. Once again, we got whole boatloads of news from this morning. Oh my gosh, I've not seen that much news from one stock. Oh man, it's still going. Just for this morning alone. So this was like prime, prime for prime for buying stocks today. AVGR, and we can take a look and see how it performed. So here we had this bearish uh, candle, which means a lot of activity was happening. So at the start, a lot of people started selling, and then more people started selling. And then right here at the third mark is when people started buying, coming in, which is the time I say that you usually want to get into the stock. You look at the first, if it's bearish, if it's bullish, it doesn't matter. What you're looking for is a lot of activity, and we see a lot of activity here, see a lot of activity here, and then right here is when the smart people starts coming in. So they come in, and you can see the stock starts going up, starts going up, starts going up. So anyone who came in right here made some money this morning. Made some money, and they probably started bouncing right about here, maybe around here, because you can see this bearish candlestick. Bearish meaning that people are selling. These things are called bearish. The light blue ones, I marked them as the bullish. Um, the reason why they're called bears and bulls is, kind of like a symbol of how those animals strike. Like the bull, they put their horns down and they go up. So that's one way you could look at it. And the bear, when they take their claws and they slash down. So that's why it's called bearish and bullish. So we could see this thing going back and forth, a whole lot of fighting. Let me get rid of that little window there. Where is it? There we go. All right, got rid of that out of the way. So we can see all this activity happening here of bearish and bullish activity. So if you came in at the third, even when it started going bearish, you're still making money. You're still making money. So let's see. Right here, it's at 61 cents. And let's see here from 61 cents, 63, 64, 64 cents. It high at almost at 65 cents. If you bought 10,000 shares of this morning, you would be doing pretty good. This would be a pretty good day for you. Now let's look at the next one here, which is GPL. GPL was the first one that I looked at, that caught my attention. Uh, let's see here. Now the thing that kind of that I didn't really would not have thought that this stock would have gone up is the fact that, number one, there was not much activity. Not much activity in the pre-market, and yes, we got the bearish candlestick, which I always look for at the start, but then you come here and practically no activity. Come here a little bit, but not enough to really fill up a candle. And then it just started skyrocketing here. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was up this morning and I got to this point right here, I would have walked away from this. I would have walked away from it completely because look, there's no news for this morning. Not much activity here, but look, it goes up. It goes up. So something is happening. There has to be some news somewhere. I'm probably going to take a look at OTC markets to see if GPL had any news there because a lot of times when you go to otcmarket.com, you can find news there that you won't find here. So I'm estimating that something like that happened, or maybe they turned in a report to the SEC, or something got lifted. There has to be a reason why it's going up. Now, just to give you an idea of how my chart is set up here, this is the chart that I mainly do my stocks with. This is showing me what is happening. Right now, as you can see, this ticker here kind of filled up because it's going on by the minute. So this is my 1 day, 1 minute chart, which is where I make most of my decisions. Now, this other chart I got here, this is a 5-day, 5-minute chart. And over here is a 20-day, 1-hour chart, and this is a 3-year, 1-week chart. The candlesticks change from chart to chart. So these chart candles here don't represent a minute. They represent 5 minutes. And these candles over here represent 1 hour, and these candles over here represent a week within those 3-year time period. It's good to always take a look back and see the history of the stock, where it's going, how's it going now, because a lot of times, like for example, if you look at AVGR, if you look at the 3-year, go out to 3 years, it looks like nothing's happening, right? Nothing's happening at all. But if you look at the 20-day, you see, oh, okay, it's starting to come back up. So it's possible that it may end up going all the way back up to this right here, to this $6 mark. You never know. It's hard to tell. So that's why it's good to always pull it back from the minute, days, weeks, and years, so you have a better idea of what's going on with the stock. I think that's about it for this morning. Had I gotten up early, I would have done what I needed to do. But you know what? Personally, chances are I probably would have went in with AVGR and had skipped out on GPL because of the news thing. But these two are penny stocks. So, when I woke up and realized I had to go ahead and do this video anyway, I just ran my scan from what I had before, which were penny stocks. Normally, if you have been following me, I don't do penny stocks because I'm trying to get into something even bigger, which I will explain later on tonight what it is that I'm doing. So stay tuned, Black Wealth people, because sometime soon, before I go to sleep tonight, I am going to share a video of the vision that we have here on Black Wealth. Well, that's all I got for this morning. I hope you all have a great day, and happy hunting.